Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a short update regarding the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. I've done a video in the past about this camera and I said it has a pretty good autofocus system. I got a lot of critique regarding this sentence and I stick to my opinion since the autofocus was pretty much okay and quick using it in photo mode, but it was not as accurate in video mode. So Canon released a firmware update for this camera. Just download the firmware from the Canon website, put it on your memory card and step into the yellow menu where it says firmware. Tap on update, it probably takes about 2 minutes. Once you have successfully updated the firmware of the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III, you go into the red menu and there is a new point which says Movie Servo AF. You have two different modes. Mode 1 is responsive, mode 2 is smooth, and you can also disable this mode if you wish to do so. So I took this camera with me in the night to see if there's any improvement regarding the autofocus system. First of all, I did a short vlogging test before updating this camera. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III internal microphone, aperture 1.8, ISO 1600, and that's the old software I'm using. And to be honest, my face is perfectly tracked, but I have the impression it's not sharp at all, but I will see that at home. So and that's how it looks like after I've updated the firmware of the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. I did some short clips in 4K and 1080p. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after successfully updating the Canon G7X Mark III, I'm filming now in 4K ISO 1600 and that's mode 1. In between, I switched several times from a mode 1 responsive and mode 2 smooth. That's mode 2 after successfully updating the Canon G7X Mark III, 4K, aperture 1.8, ISO 1600. So here's a bit more light and here are some shadows, and I'm hoping that the camera will track me now and the final result will be reviewed at home. That's full HD, ISO 1600 and aperture 1.8, mode 2. So one mode seems to be pretty useless for vlogging and the other mode seems to be alright if you use this camera for vlogging. Another cool feature which came out in between was this L-bracket for the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. As you can see, the grip is now much better than before since you have a little more space here on your finger. You are able to attach a tripod from the side, and on the lower side you have several threads as well. I put a link in the video description below for exactly this bracket here, and as you can see you still have access to your battery and your memory card. And as you can see as well, you can attach now two microphones if you wish to do so. One at the bottom and one at the side. So I hope you enjoyed this short update regarding the autofocus system using the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. All the best from Frankfurt and see you soon.